In the history of humankind, very few people have carried the title genius with the depth and legitimacy that Leonardo da Vinci did. Painter, inventor, sculptor, anatomist, engineer, philosopher, architect, musician, his abilities stretched across more fields than most people could ever imagine. Born in a tiny rural town in Italy, he rose to become one of the most influential figures of the Renaissance. And although he lived more than 500 years ago, his ideas, discoveries, and creations still shape our world today. Leonardo da Vinci was not just brilliant, he was endlessly curious, wildly imaginative, and profoundly committed to understanding how everything worked. His life story is a journey of passion, innovation, and relentless pursuit of knowledge, making him one of the most fascinating people who ever lived. As a teenager, Leonardo's extraordinary talent for drawing caught the attention of his father, who took some of his sketches to the renowned artist Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence. Verrocchio immediately recognized Leonardo's potential and welcomed him into his workshop. There, Leonardo learned painting, sculpting, metalwork, mechanics, and more. His artistic abilities developed so rapidly that stories claimed Verrocchio quit painting after seeing how effortlessly Leonardo surpassed him. But Leonardo was never just an artist. His notebooks reveal thousands of sketches, inventions, diagrams, and scientific observations. He imagined flying machines inspired by birds, designed early versions of tanks and parachutes, created robotic mechanisms, and studied the movement of water and the structure of machines. Many of his ideas were impossible to build at the time, but they showed a vision centuries ahead of the world he lived in. In 1482, Leonardo offered his skills to Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan, introducing himself not as a painter but as a military engineer. At the Milanese court, he thrived. He designed festivals, created weapons, built bridges, and painted masterpieces. His most famous work from this period, The Last Supper, captured emotion and drama in a way no artist had done before. The painting remains one of the most studied works in the world. After the fall of Milan, Leonardo returned to Florence. It was during this period that he painted one of the most famous works in human history, the Mona Lisa. The painting is remarkable not because of its detail, but because of its mystery. Her smile is both gentle and puzzling. Her eyes seem alive. Leonardo used techniques of shading and blending that made her look three-dimensional. Her expression changes depending on the viewer's angle, giving the painting a lifelike quality. During this time, Leonardo also competed directly with Michelangelo. Florence commissioned both artists to create massive battle scenes in the same room. The rivalry pushed both to produce incredible designs, though the works were never completed. Leonardo also continued inventing. He designed irrigation systems, city plans, weapons, and architecture. His notebooks overflowed with ideas. Leonardo spent the last decade of his life moving between cities, Milan, Rome, and eventually France. He continued studying sciences, engineering, art, and mathematics. He drew maps, designed machines for the French king, and completed smaller artworks. One of his deepest disappointments was that he completed so few paintings compared to other masters. But this was not because he lacked ability. Leonardo simply preferred exploring ideas rather than finishing them. His curiosity pulled him in many directions at once. In 1516, King Francis I of France invited Leonardo to live in the Château du Clos-Luz. The king admired Leonardo greatly and gave him full freedom to think, invent, and create. By this time, Leonardo was older, and his health was declining. Even so, he continued drawing until his right hand weakened. He taught, advised, and dreamed until the end. On May 2, 1519, Leonardo da Vinci died at the age of 67. The king was deeply saddened. According to legend, Francis I held Leonardo in his arms during his final moments. Whether this is true or not, What is certain is that Leonardo left behind a legacy unlike any other.